We first started out looking at civilian applications for really intelligent remote sensing platforms. When we first started out, the idea was to do pest control for vineyards because they're a high-value crop, and we have our birds can do the same flight performance and characteristics of a red-tailed hawk, and their use for keeping pest birds away was actually quite effective. But when we were up there and we were imaging with our visual cameras and our agricultural cameras, we realized this could be opened up to a wider agricultural audience. But that posed other issues because it had to be extremely simple and extremely easy to use so that a farmer could take it and just have it feed directly into their workflow processes. The idea is you have to be able to, go out in the morning when you're having your coffee, toss the bird, have it do what it needs to do, come back, you take it inside and you go and you do your daily business. That had to be our methodology. And so we've done a lot of work to put intelligence onto the bird so that it does all of its flight planning, it does all of its calculations for wind, for the sensor it's carrying, for how best to do what you need it to do. You don't actually have to do any flight, you don't have to do any planning, you just tell it the field you want and it figures out the best way to image that. Then once you get that data, all the information that you need to use that data in your day-to-day work processes is already there. So we've got all the georeferencing, all the accuracy that you could possibly want. So we've selected a suite of sensors that we feel really encapsulate much of what an agricultural user would want to know about their crops. So we have a visual imager, which can get down to an inch per pixel or even better. We have a multispectral imager, which you can use to collect NDVI maps or growth maps of your fields. We have a thermal imager for sensing temperature in the fields for water content saturation, things like that. And we fly a small LiDAR unit for building topography. And that's really our main focus is around that.